Hello Amazon shoppers. Today we'll do a quick review of this baby car camera by LeeKooLuu. Its intent is to watch the participants of your vehicle in the back seat. Those could be anything from children to pets to just about anything. You could probably use it for DoorDash. This does not have any type of recording device, so it's just live action. So if you just want to monitor what's going on in the back seat while you're driving without keep turning your head and potentially have an accident, this is the device for you. I've got it all set up. I'll just kind of go over the components of it. So you get, of course, the display itself. It's probably a 3 to 4 inch display. It's about the size of a cell phone. Comes with some cabling. This device requires cigarette lighter power. It's the only way to power this device. So you get, of course, that adapter goes up and plugs in to the main cable, which is a Y cable, and that, of course, goes to your camera that you attach to your headrest. It comes with these straps that you figure out how to hook up, and then your biggest job will be, what do I do with these cables? That's up to you. You'll need to run them in between your seats and under various things. So yeah, it comes with a very detailed instruction manual, but in all honesty, this is a pretty common sense setup. Like I said, you just got a couple cables you plug in, you plug it into a cigarette lighter, turn the button on, and you have power. What do you have on this device in terms of options? There are some options, not a ton, but you'll see you can do some contrast, brightness, color, zoom. You can do change the language, and then you can reset the whole thing if for some reason you messed up the colors too bad, and then it just tells you what the device name is. So not a bunch of options, but there are some to adjust the display. I'd say this display is pretty good. I mean, it's just a small little camera and a small little display. But in terms of just making it so you can just watch what's going on in your back seat, it does the job. You can see the responsiveness here. I'll go ahead and put my hand back here, and this is in real time. So there's no delay at all. So basically, you're going to see your baby having maybe some gas or whatever else going on in real time. There's no delay. I don't know if I mentioned, but there is no recording device, so this is a live action screen that you can just use so you can keep your eyes on the road as you drive to your destination. So yeah, that's about it. In terms of my personal opinion, this is a great budget device for doing this. It has a super long cable, so if you were to use this in a large minivan SUV, you won't have any problems getting that camera to the most rear of the vehicle. You could also use it for probably many other surveillance type activities. If you have some sort of a 12-volt power source, you could do that. So a lot of different options. And it does come with a mount. I forgot to mention that. It's a suction cup mount. You just mount it on your dash, and then it attaches to the rear there. So yeah, that is it in the nutshell. This is LeeKooLuu baby car camera. I hope this is going to help you decide if this is the right item for you. And happy shopping.
You're going to need that. You have the headrest mount. This is the cord that allows you to be able to hook the camera on. On this particular one, we have a USB, so it's plug and play. It's super easy if you have a USB port in maybe by your front console, or even if you have one in your back seat, even better, because you just plug it in and go. Or there's the AC if you have the regular cigarette adapter in that sense. So to get this party started, I'm just gonna pause the video a second and plug that power in. All right, we have the power in, the key ignition is on. And so when you have this mounted on the dashboard, it's super easy to mount. It's just a normal suction cup. It goes on super easy. You plug the power in right here, boom. So now it has power. Now we have the camera, and we want to test it before we run all this cord, because that would be unfortunate. Sometimes they, whatever the case might be, it might not be working. So plugging this in, to the extension, just like this. Alright, so we hopped into the car because it was beeping, and went ahead and plugged in the camera, and there you have it. So wherever you point the camera, you can see it on the screen. We're going to go ahead and pull this protection layer off for this camera. Wow, it's really, really clear. I don't know if you can tell how clear that is. I'll go ahead and just show you the next step of how you can install this very quickly. So it all works. That's very important. And then the next thing we're going to do is just go ahead and turn the power off and get this on the dashboard. Alright, I don't think I'd recommend putting it right here in the middle, but this is the easiest to show you. You basically put it on the windshield and then you push the little suction cup on. So now we have it mounted very easily. We have this cord right here. Whoops, I did not push that on right. It goes on super easy normally. There we go. I did not push hard enough on there. It goes on super easy though. And then we just have to run this cord to the back, and I'll show you there in a second. Alright, next step is we need to weave this through on the camera, the little straps. So basically you go in this side, go around, and then come back out, and I'll show you how to do it on the headrest. In this case, we have it going forward facing on this car seat, so we're going to put it on this driver's side right here. So you basically just need to position the camera like that and hook the straps around. So you essentially want to do this crisscross method, and then you're just going to run this cord simply and do whatever management you want to do. Turn that power on and you have it right there. The cool thing about this one is it does have an on and off switch, so you can utilize that, and then you can adjust the brightness and the contrast. But if you look at that clarity, it is fantastic. So really happy with this one and really recommend it.
Alright, so out of the box, this is what it looks like, and it has the instruction kit, and it has the actual monitor itself, and it looks like the camera is there. So this comes with a protective film on it, and a cord, and then it's got the actual camera itself, and that's what that looks like. It's plastic, kind of like a cheaper plastic housing on it, but not too bad. And then it comes with the strap, I think, to secure it. And then this is how it plugs in with a cigarette lighter, old school. And that cord there, and another cord. And then it comes with like a mount bracket, I think, a little mount piece. So we are going to read the directions and see if I can install it. Alright, so I got it installed, and it has like a little installation YouTube video, which is really handy to watch. And this is what it looks like. It's actually a really good, clear image, and I'm super impressed with being able to see everything. So I went ahead and just kind of put it in the center console so I could just look down and see how she's doing. But it looks like really clear, and you can zoom in and increase the brightness and stuff. So if you wanted to zoom in, I think you can do that. So let's see what it looks like cable wise. It's got some cables running through the car, which I'm not like a huge fan of, but this cable connects the monitor to the unit and also to the power source. And so you do have to have the cigarette lighter power source. There's one cable that runs down here to the actual camera, and then there's one cable that like runs to the cigarette lighter, which for me is inside of my other little center console here. So it's plugged in, and you can switch the unit on or off with the red button, so you can actually turn it on or off. But that's not too bad. It's only like one little cable here. And then running through the back of the car, like underneath, like here is all the rest of the cable. It's a lot of cable. I don't know like where else you could tuck it. Maybe you could kind of tuck it underneath or something, but it does have like a long cord. And so that's going to kind of be annoying to like sort of be in the way. But that's, you know, what it is. It has to be connected somehow. And then it runs up here underneath and then up. So this is the other cable that's a little bit unsightly. And that's what the camera looks like when it's installed. So it works really well if you can, you know, not mind some of the cables that are running through the car. It would be really cool if it was wireless, but otherwise I'm very happy with it. And the camera quality is good and the functionality is great.
Okay, so this is a part 2. I wanted to demonstrate the baby car camera motion kit, monitor kit. It's by LeeKooLuu, LeeKooluu. Now, what I did was I set this up in my apartment so I could get a better look at exactly how this functions, the pros and the cons. So I put the camera itself up in my ceiling in my bedroom, and then you see here's the line. So that was pretty easy, and I just used plain tape, and so Scotch tape, so it holds pretty well. Now, here is the camera, right? So it's on my bed with my cat. Okay, so that's the phone that comes with it, and then down here, this is the okay, this is for the car. That's the cigarette lighter. And what I did was I bought an attachment so I could plug it into my house. Okay. Now, some things I'd like to point out. So this, there is no way there's no TF card, there's no memory card, there's no way to take screenshots, there's no way to record the video. And so, the thing is, when you're driving, I think this could be a little bit dangerous. You know, looking at this all the time, and then if something were to happen, it would be really great if there was like a memory card in it where you could record. You know, there's a lot of things that are happening on the road today where people are breaking their cars and their children are vulnerable. So that's my take on that. Also, the cigarette lighter. You know, in order for this to work, you have to have the cigarette lighter plugged in your car on. And so that's going to drain a lot of your power in your car. So that's not a very good idea either. So I think it would be better to have it rechargeable, and then have it on your dashboard. You know, have the camera, you know, watching your baby in the back seat, and then have this on the dashboard that's rechargeable, and you can, you know, with a suction. And the other thing is, this suction doesn't work. It's not a very good suction here. You know, right here, this doesn't stick very well. So that's another drawback, I think. So I hope this helped for you to make a good choice on whether you want to buy this or not. Thanks for watching my video.
Okay, here is the LeeKooLuu baby car camera. And we're just going to do a quick review on this. So it pops right on, no issue there. I do like that it has some different settings here. I can kind of go through. There's the brightness. Now it is on night vision. It's evening here. And so it's already switched over to night vision. So night vision looks great. No issue with that at all. And so we can go through this menu. So there's brightness, which is really convenient, as you can see. I'm kind of going through it to show you here. Really convenient for nighttime driving, right? You don't want something super bright. So I like that option because I do have car cameras that, or I have had car cameras that do not have that option, and it gets blinding, so it's not great. So this one does have that option. So there's brightness, contrast, color, which we're not going to be able to see at the moment, obviously, because I'm on night vision. And then I really like this. We have the zoom option because it was pretty close, right? And so we can zoom that out. Another thing a lot of the car cameras don't have. So fires right up. The color, or the picture rather, is very crisp, looks great, and I like the options on it. So far so good with this. I would recommend this one, no issues.
You also have a USB cord that you can plug into one of the charger ports. And then there's the screen. It looks really nice. And then the cord is very long, so you can use it. I have a small SUV, so you can use it in a bigger SUV as well, and even a small car. And then there's the camera, very cute. It has night vision, it has a 160 view, and yeah. And so I'm gonna just push this back, and then you can see your child really well from the front seat. So yeah. Above the dashboard, plugs in here to your cigarette lighter. There's a button that you turn it on and off with that will light up when you turn it on. I ran the cords there underneath the seat here. I gotta like clean it up a little bit, but it comes right here through the back, right in front of the baby seat. And then voila, on the screen here, you can see the baby. She's not in here right now, but you know, you can see me moving my hand, I think. Yeah, there you go. I haven't tried it with baby yet, but we will soon. It's pretty cool.
No se prende, no se prende, está todo conectado.